Good afternoon. It is Friday, July 23rd, 2021. We're still under a flash flood watch in our area, and last night we experienced a severe storm that knocked over or broke almost 50 power poles, and many in our area are still without electricity. Unfortunately, our long-term drought has been severe enough that a few torrential thunderstorms will not be enough to ease the drought. But the rain has been very, very welcome in our parched and weary land. I want to share a quote from the ancient book of Job as Job responds to Zophar. In Job chapter 12, verses 12 to 16, and I'm reading from the New Living Translation, second edition, Job says, "Wisdom belongs to the aged, and understanding to the old. But true wisdom and power are found in God. Counsel and understanding are his. What he destroys cannot be rebuilt. When he puts someone in prison, there is no escape. If he holds back the rain, the earth becomes a desert. If he releases the waters, they flood the earth. Yes, strength and wisdom are his. Deceivers and deceived are both in his power." Much of the time in our dry desert, the river streams and watercourses are just dry and sandy. Then, when we have these massive thunderstorms, the rivers can run bank to bank and the roads become impassable. The power of the moving water is extraordinary, and many are taken unaware of the power of running water in a wash to sweep away their car or truck. Job is somewhat sarcastically replying to Zophar that he's not old enough to be wise, that he needs a few more decades of seasoning before he can pontificate as piously as he has been. But then Job reaffirms that even the aged are sometimes lacking in wisdom, because true wisdom comes from God. That wisdom is often earned by the cost of making mistakes and learning from bad decisions how to make good decisions. Job also equates wisdom and power. There's an innate sense of power that comes from wisdom. Maybe not the overt, forceful power of the floodwaters, but the wisdom to understand that a dry riverbed is not always dry. It was formed by moving water, and sometime it will flow again. There's an innate sense of power to know not to build on a dry floodplain, because it will flood again. Then Job admits his unfailing faith in God, as he testifies that the same God who can withhold the rain and make a desert can also send the rain to create a flood. He can imprison those who have no chance of release, and he can destroy things so badly they cannot be rebuilt. Job has an unending faith that God is powerful, that God is in control, and that we are to recognize God as the authority in our lives. Then in what may be another backhanded comment about his so-called friend statement, Job says, "Deceivers and deceived are both in his power." We're in the power of Almighty God, whether we're telling the truth or we're deceiving ourselves that we're still in charge. It's always surprising to me how people can see the awesome destructive power in nature and then claim that God is powerless because God's not running the universe to suit them. We get so frustrated when our lives do not go the way we want them to, when disaster strikes, when friends and family leave us or turn on us, or when our health begins to fail, or when we suffer a financial reversal. Yet, in all of those situations, God is still powerful beyond our greatest imaginations. That storm last night did its level best to tear down the mountain above us and deposit it in little bitty tiny pieces all across our roadways. That storm moved more water and dirt in a couple of hours than 1,000 backhoes could move in a year. God is awesome and powerful. And graciously, he dispenses wisdom and power to those who love him and follow his commands. May you be wise with the wisdom of God this week. God bless you.